So set yourself back to 2018. So Smash Ultimate comes out soon, and Sick Car Guy throws us one more presentation, where he shows us a new stand-in for trophies, PNGs, a preview of a sort of story mode, Crushed Dreams, and the reveal of the last base roster character, Incineroar. Then he gave us a plant. Yeah, not gonna lie, the last presentation before the game's release was underwhelming, to say the least. Showing that the final non-DLC character was a safe and not-so-hyped choice. And also Ken was there, while also showing that the first DLC, by technicality, being what many agree to be a shitpost, thoughts of future characters were set to a low bar, and there was going to be more, because it was stated that a DLC fighter pass was a thing. So with that, expectations were set to Fire Emblem and Pink Gold Peach. And it was in that moment that the Smash devs decided to show us a sneak peek of the frontrunner for Fighter Pass 1. And what did they choose? Well, it was the f***ing nuclear option.
Try to run me through, hold on, think again. Don't you know what you're stepping back?
Well, it's the Joker, baby! His neutral special is done! Yeah, I know I'm gonna get a lot of people who would say the funny block man or Mickey McNaruto was the biggest head turner from this game, but I argue that Joker should win the Cloud Strife award of how is this even happening right now? I mean, remember, Persona at this time was a PlayStation exclusive franchise, with the only times that it took a whiff of a Nintendo console being just two weird spin-offs that weren't the Arc Systems fighting game, or the dancing games. What I'm trying to say is Persona is weird, but now here comes Joker from Persona 5 crashing the Game Awards, which probably was the only time the Game Awards actually had a really memorable moment. That was intentional, hashtag fluke guy. This by all means was the greatest way to build hype back up. Persona 5, at the time of this video, is regarded as the best-selling game, not just in the Persona franchise, but the entire Shin Megami Tensei series as a whole. And it was also nominated for Best Game of the Year of 2017, only to be beaten by Proto-Sonic Frontiers. So because of that, adding him brought a lot of attention to Smash. Probably even more than ever, which it can also be seen as a detriment, but let's pretend that Twitter, YouTube comments, and literal death threats because Crash Bandicoot wasn't added don't exist, because I want to be happy with the world that I have to sludge through for at least, let's say an hour. Also to note, even though Sakurai went on record to say he has absolutely no sway about who gets into Smash, it's hard not to feel that he actually did have a bit of a sway when it came to Joker's inclusion, because the dude also went on record to tell everyone how much he loves Persona 5, down to even the menu layout of the game. Like, if you ever wondered why Smash Ultimate's UI was so pretty, yeah, it's because of this. And along with Joker's inclusion, like I said, could you tell that he really loves Persona 5? From his stage changing depending on the music you play, to his unique victory screen with a special font and music change, to the fact that if you land a final smash and your opponent has one stock and a high enough damage, you can instantly win the match with the last shot staying on the results screen. Yeah, there was a lot of affection here. Now, for me personally, well, I have yet to play Persona 5. It's definitely on the list of games that I really need to get into, but, you know, I have a huge docket, and it is a big RPG, so it's gonna take a lot of my time, and that it also has those scenes that I pray to God no one pops into my room for. But Persona 5 does look like a game that I'm actually interested in getting into. Mainly because of the style of the game, and the fact that the main cardboard box stand-in actually looks like he's having fun with a "your daughter calls me daddy too" type of vibe to this guy. Oh yeah, and also the music is Joker from Persona 5, a real left field that set the stage for DLC to come.
That was great!